Maybe you're coming to Georgia as a tourist, maybe you're coming as a student, but I mean before the school year begins, you want to kind of like explore, do one or two things. Or maybe you've even been in the country for so long and you feel like there's really nothing fun in this country. What am I going to do? Don't worry, I got you. Okay, I'm going to be sharing with you some fun things, fun activities that you can do in Tbilisi, Georgia. Let's get right into it. Hey guys, you're welcome back to my channel. It's Esther and this is Lifestyle with Data. If you're a returning subscriber, hey, thank you so much for always coming back to watch more videos. And if you're a new subscriber, hi. If it's your first time, hi. I really hope that you like my content and that you decide to subscribe, join the family. Okay, so I wrote down a couple of things here that I'm going to be sharing, okay, after my research, and also some of the things that I have experienced. Some of them I haven't experienced and still want to experience, like they're still on my list. I had gotten this question and initially I was just like, I mean, there's really nothing much, isn't it? Just sightseeing, tourist attractions, that's all. But I mean, I did some research and actually discovered a couple other things that sound interesting that I would even like to check out and stuff. All right, so let me let you into my box. So I wanted to say something so corny, but nothing came. My treasure hunt, my treasure quest, you know those things when people like go in search of like some treasure in some. Okay, fine, yeah, let's get into the video. Maybe we should start like little by little, like maybe we should not just jump into the most exciting. So maybe let's start like from the least to the but anyways, Tasminda Park, I don't know if you've heard of it, maybe you've not heard of it. Tasminda Park is actually a nice place to visit. I've been there before with a couple of friends. I think it's nicer when you go with people instead of going alone. Did we have to pay? I think we had to pay, or was it free? I don't even know. Many times when I go out with people like this, somebody is paying if money needs to be paid. So I many times do not remember if it's free or not. I went with a couple of people, like I said. But they have like fun activities to do inside. They have fun rides. I didn't go on any of the rides because I'm not that girl. Please, I don't like heights. So yeah, we also had one thing that was like it was supposed to be like a scary tunnel thingy. But yeah, you can check out Tasminda Park. There are a couple of things, fun activities to do in the park, and some snacks and stuff that you can get and try. Oh, I actually didn't write down escape room, but I just remember now that I went to an escape room one time and it was a nice fun experience. I mean, I've heard that there are about 3 of them here in Tbilisi. I've only been to one. I had planned to go to a second one, but the plan didn't work out, like because I was supposed to go with a couple of people, but we didn't go anymore. Number 3, Museum of Illusions. I've still not visited this place because many times when I plan, like a couple of times I had planned to go with people. When I remember the money again, I'm like, next time. That's how I've been pushing, but I still hope to visit it like one of these days. Museum of Illusions, from what I remember, it was 40 lari to go in. So when you go in, it's like a very, I don't know the word, I really wish I had gone already so I'll like show you pictures and stuff. But they have like weird, it's basically a museum of illusion. So you're seeing things that are not real. Like if you see pictures of people that have been there, you see pictures that look like, for instance, maybe their head was cut off because of the kind of mirror that they took it in. Yeah, well, I think it's a fun experience, but again, I feel like these things are more fun when you go with people. Number 4, you can go to the Bridge of Peace, or the Peace Bridge. It's a historic site they have that was built with glasses that they imported from somewhere, but yeah, it's one of their most prized possessions. They're always talking about it. I'm sure if you check fun things to see in Tbilisi, every single post would talk about it. But yeah, the Peace Bridge is a fine bridge, it's a nice bridge. I've been there a couple of times taking pictures and stuff. I also like that it leads directly to the Rike Park. The Rike Park is also a fun place where you see a couple of nice buildings. There's this museum that they have. No, is it a museum? Or is it like a musical concert hall, something like that they have there as well? And the way it's shaped is so cute. So it's so beautiful, it's really nice. So there are like stuff like that you can see. From time to time they have like different kinds of festivals there as well. One day I randomly went there and they were having one festival thingy like that with music. They decorated the place, all of that. That's at the Rike Park. Like, so from the Peace Bridge, it links you to the Rike Park. The bridge is between Rike Park and the area called Old Tbilisi, which is also another spot that you can visit. I mean, just explore, go around, maybe walk, maybe join a bus or a tour guide or something. and just see what the old Tbilisi city looks like. It's called Old Tbilisi, or the old city. So that's number 6. Okay, so don't discount us. See, I'm giving a lot of places now. Also at the Rike Park, for instance, you can join the, what do they call that thing that flies in the air? Cable car. Thank God. You can get the cable car thingy from there. Try it out if you want. I think at this point I'll maybe just stop counting so that I do not lose my train of thought. Botanical Gardens garden is also something you can check out. This one you have to pay. Okay, I remember this one. I remember because I paid myself. And I think it was like $4, if I'm not mistaken, maybe like $4 to enter, and then you can spend as much time as you want inside. It's mostly just you walking and climbing up. Oh my god, the day I went I wasn't fully prepared. I was hungry and stuff, but you're just basically climbing up, and then you'll be seeing a lot of nice places as you're going, like just places that look nice, cute, aesthetic and stuff. They have really nice flowers in that garden, like you'd be like, okay, what is this one called now, and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a good sight to see, and then you can walk from wherever you enter to the other end, which takes quite a while to get to. How am I just talking about the sulfur baths? This is one thing that is also on my list. I actually want to try it out, but yeah, Tbilisi is also known for like sulfur baths, so that's something you can try and like see what it feels like. I also do not think that it is a bad idea to like visit some of the restaurants, maybe 1 or 2, especially when they have maybe like live music going on. Fabrica is one restaurant that is known well for, like, first of all, the aesthetics of the place, and also live music and stuff. You can always check, by the way, to see if they have like anything happening at the time you want to go. There's also the Republic Event Hall, so places like this you can check to see if they have live music on what day, what time, and then just experience. If you happen to be in Tbilisi at a time when they are playing football, that can also be a good time to visit the Dynamo Stadium. Sometimes they have like live matches, like footballers would actually come from other countries to play here. So if it happens to be that you come at a time like that, Dynamo Stadium, for those that love football, would also be a nice place to visit. Chronicles of Georgia is also another historic site or tourist site attraction that people visit. That's also one place I need to go to. And the funny thing is, I actually think I can go there alone. I actually plan to go there alone. It's one of the things on my bucket list, so maybe I'll do a little vlog when I go and then show you guys what it's like. There are a couple other tourist sites or tourist attractions. We have the Holy Trinity Cathedral. It's a very really huge church. Fun fact, from like the Peace Bridge, from Rike Park, and I think from Botanical Gardens, I think these 3 places, like Old Tbilisi, basically you can see the Holy Trinity Church. Like, it's so huge and so massive that from a lot of places you can actually see the church. So I've actually never been there, but I've seen it a couple of times, and in the night it has like this golden glow or yellow glow, because many times I see it in the night, and I think it will also be like a nice place to visit. There's the Georgian National Museum. I think it costs like $30 to go there. I mean, first of all, I visited a museum in Batumi and I was just like, okay, maybe I don't get it, like maybe I'm not cool like that, but I didn't get it. So I think because of that, I've not really been too keen on visiting like museums in Georgia, because I'm like, okay, so, but maybe if you're into that kind of thing, you can visit. There are even a couple more. Wait, I wrote them down. Yes, there's the Museum of Fine Art, and then there's the Art Museum of Georgia. It's off the Freedom Square. So yeah, there are a couple of museums that they have in Tbilisi that you can check out. I also think if you really want to experience the city, as I believe it is with any other place, you should like try using the metros, buses. You can get the bus card to use for your transportation and stuff. Don't just use taxi everywhere, like actually get in there. Okay, also try out the local dishes. Okay, kinkali or jakuri, that's my favorite. I recommend that for you, but it's just potatoes and like pork and stuff, or veal depending on the meat they use, but that's my favorite. The jakuri, kinkali, lubiani, kachapuri. There's this other one, pikali. I don't even know if that's how it's pronounced. I've never tried that. I'm not very adventurous with food like that. The only thing I eat is lubiani and ojakuri, my favorite. Also, Georgia is known for wine, so you can also try their wine and stuff and see if it's something that you like, or maybe just for the sake of experiencing it. I remember when I was in my first year, there was a teacher that used to like boast of the wine in Georgia and how some of the barrels were found years. They are so old and all of that. It's something they wear with pride. You can literally go wine tasting and like try different kinds of wine if that's your vibe and that's the thing that you would like. You can also go hiking if that's your thing, that's your vibe. You can also go hiking. Sometimes there are like people like meet up to hike, so I guess you can like check online and see if there are like people meeting up to hike at certain times and join them. Shadow, be careful. I mean, Georgia is safe, but of course still be careful. Or maybe you and a couple of friends can go hiking. I went hiking once and I'm not sure I want to do it again. There are a couple of beaches, lakes. Again, I don't know what your vibe is, and I think this is why it took me so long to make this video, because I'm not sure. One thing that is fun for one person might not be fun for another person, but my point is there are options and there are a variety of things that you can do. And lastly, if you're tired of Tbilisi, you can always travel to other cities. I think that's also fun. I even feel like it's a way to cover more ground with the short time that you have. Like, you can go to Batumi today and come back like the next day. Some people even go that day and come back the same day. It's just that it can be stressful. So by like the next day you might just pass out because you'll be so tired. But yeah, you could go to Batumi for maybe 2 days, come back to Tbilisi. You could go to Bojomi, you could go to Gudari, especially like during the winter. They usually have a lot of snow. You can go skiing. Those are the places I've visited. That's why I can remember them. There are a couple other cities that you can visit and you don't need anything extra. You just need to pay for your bus or your train, which many times is very cheap. The train to Bojomi is just 2 lari. Okay, train to Batumi was a bit more pricey. That time I went to like 20-25 lari or so. I don't remember exactly. It's been a while. My point is it's not too expensive to like visit other places, so just maybe you could also do that. That's all I have for you today. I hope that this one was helpful. I hope that maybe you've heard about some places that you like to try out and that when you go you have an amazing experience. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Okay, don't forget to share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and also let me know what other kind of content you'd like to see from me. Until then, stay healthy and stay safe. Bye.